Iran mobilizes 1 million soldiers to fight off U.S. ground invasion. Amid reports of U.S. sending hundreds of additional troops to the Middle East, Tehran says more than 1 million people have organized to fight. Over 1 million Iranian combatants organized for ground battle with U.S. The source noted that in addition to organizing more than 1 million fighters for ground combat, in recent days there has been a massive influx of requests from Iranian youth directed towards the centers of Basij, the Islamic Revolution Guards Corps, and the army to also participate in this battle. The U.S. wants to open the Strait of Hormuz with suicide and self-destructive tactics. That's fine. We are ready for both their suicide strategy to be executed and for the straits to remain closed, the military source added. Now, as for where I got that news, and usually where I get my Iranian side of the news, look, Tasnim News Agency, you can check that out yourself. That is, I guess, the English language for the Iranian. It's like this. It's like the New York Times of Iran. So Tasnim News Agency is the one you can check out for news on Iran. But yeah, I guess Iran has mobilized 1 million to fight the ground invasion, and it claims that there are so many youth who want to volunteer in addition to that 1 million, and they're waiting for the United States. They claim the United States basically is ready for a suicide move.
Shalom, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakwah, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to Mighty Akim, Wathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from his final captivity, as well as a speckled bird that may look like the other nation but are actually Yasharallah. This is Brother Kabakab coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, alright, this is quite the, not necessarily surprise. This is quite the, I don't know. This is some news, all right. But basically, what's going on here is that apparently there's gonna be a lot of Iranian. There's apparently, like, this basically lets us know that war is right around the corner, and let's actually get that. No, first off, 2 Ezra chapter 9 verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that at the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So over here, why is this important? Because we know that prophecy is coming. Prophecy is on its way. We're waiting to be delivered. All right. Continuing on, in Matthew chapter 24 verse 3, Slakia. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came up to him privately, saying, tell us, what shall these things be, and what shall be the signs of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So basically, we're going to be hearing of wars and rumors of wars. So we're waiting for that, for stuff like this to happen. We want this to happen. When we hear, oh, war, oh, this, or whatever and stuff like that, then we say, oh, call Shai, which basically means all praise unto Yahawah in the name of Yahawah. And the reason why is because, again, these are the measurements for us to say, to be able to tell and know that, okay, we're that much closer to the end, we're this much closer to the end, they're like approximations, obviously not an exact time. We don't, as the scriptures say, no man knoweth the exact time, hour, or number. All right. So with that being said, yeah, we're watching all this stuff. We're waiting, we're praying that things just go by even faster. All right. But another thing, Revelation chapter 18 verse Revelation 18 verse 19, and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all the land, all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour is she made desolate. All right, so the thing here is that Babylon is going to be destroyed in only 1 hour, and the beauty of it, I think the collective beauty of it, which from this, and I'm not slacking. I'm not saying that Iran is going to kill or destroy Babylon in 1 hour. That's reserved for YAHAWASHI. But the reason why this is important is because Babylon or America, whatever, they are expected to be the winners. They are expected. They are the favorites. They are the reigning champ, whatever you want to call it. All right. While any other nation, they're just the challenger. All right. They're the challenger trying to topple down. And basically what is going on is that YAHAWAH is raising a spirit into these other nations. Let's get that as a matter of fact. Joel 3 verse 10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. That's what we are at. That's what we have to that's what we are seeing. We're seeing these nations that are so sick and tired of Esau's oppression, saying, I'm done with this. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm not taking this anymore. We're going to fight back on all this on Babylon. All right, like we're done with that stuff, and this is what we're seeing. This is a result of that. All right. So with that being said, yes, you're gonna get these nations that are gonna gather up their men or whatever and stuff like that to fight back. All right. Continuing on. Jeremiah 10 verse 2, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. And when number one, a lot of people, they don't really keep up to date with news like this. So what they think is, oh man, Iran. As a matter of fact, a bunch of Jakes made like mocking videos directed towards Iran, stupid as fuck, by the way, basically saying all this crap like, oh, America's gonna win, Iran, you don't know what you're getting yourself into and stuff like that. It's basically saying all this ridiculousness, acting as if America can never and will never lose when YAHAWAH is going to destroy Babylon. All right, now Slakia. Now the thing here is that our people, they have so much faith in Esau that they can't fathom that what Esau is doing, or Esau's reign is temporary. He's going to be destroyed soon enough. Okay, so as a result of that, they don't keep up to date. They just think, oh yeah, it's just a war. Our soldiers are going to handle it, and then we're all going to be good. But the fact of the matter is that that's not how things are going to go. Okay, that's not how things are going to go. A lot of these soldiers, let me actually get that. Let's get that over here. Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 33, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms, the women shall mourn, having no husbands, their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. All right, so the men are going to die. They're going to die off. All right, this is what is to be expected when this war pops off. But you have Edomites, but Babylonians in general, that have a false sense of security because they think, oh yeah, Esau is the greatest thing since sliced bread or whatever and stuff like that, rather than the reality that Esau's time is coming to an end. All right, he has made all the nations pissed off at him. They despise him. Let's get this. Jeremiah 51 verse 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. The nations absolutely despise Esau, Edom. The nations despise Babylon. They think like this is what's corrupting our people. All right. Next, 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them that travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And this is what is going on. Their safety net, they don't feel safe anymore. They feel safe, but when the war happens, then they're going to lose that safetyness. With that, I pray this was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, double honor to the elders and apostles of the great Son of God, and Shalom.